So I'm going to do a reading for the weekend. So looking at the energies of the weekend using the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that we've just entered Virgo season as well. So I don't know about you, I have massively noticed the shift in energy. Virgo, like, I've always had a bit of a challenging relationship with Virgo up until fairly recently, I would say. But now, like, I really see the value of Virgo. I really, like, actually love it. And it's really about tending to our habits, our health, devoting ourselves, like, to like the details, but in a way that's like devotional rather than like you know. And yeah, so this season I just really feel like it's much more about going inward. It's much more about, like, because Leo was so out there, it was so intense. I've been a little bit quieter on YouTube just because I've really like needed to take that just a minute to reset, to recalibrate. And I'm really just honestly so grateful for Virgo's energy and influence now. And like I've really noticed myself like being wanting to focus more on my health and like being more the details, like what am I going to eat today, what am I going to, like, what little things can I do to take care of myself, like these kinds of things. And I'm all for it. So yeah, so a really good season to kind of go inward. In tarot, the card for Virgo is the Hermit card, which is about going inward, introspection, reflection, like sort of not so outward. It's much more of a yin energy. It's a feminine archetype. So yeah, going kind of like more into that reflective mode. I think like I really found myself as well, like already feeling this shift into wanting to evaluate things, to think about things, not to just be like doing and on and just being like, no, I don't want to do that so much. I want to like take a step back from the outside world so I can really think about what the next steps are and just like breathe and focus on me and my health again. It rules the sixth house in astrology, so anything sixth house related is really Virgo territory. Obviously it might not be in your sixth house, but that's the house that it rules. So yeah, health, habits, routines are day-to-day kind of stuff. So we might really feel that pull now towards what your day-to-day looks like. So that's something to look out for. Like, are you suddenly feeling this shift like I am? Let me know in the comments if you are. So I'm going to pull some cards now just for the weekend energy. There's not an awful lot going on astrologically, but just see what the cards say in terms of guidance, in terms of the best parts, and how to sort of navigate the energy. So what are the general energies of this weekend for those watching, please? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, we'll get one more. Oops, there it is. Was that two? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you these first. This was the one I laughed at. Adjustment, balance. Like, I love how literal this is. So you've got a picture here of the scales. This is Libra's card. Bringing back some balance this weekend is so gonna be the thing. We've also got Four of Swords, Truth. This is like the rest card. Like, I'm really, really feeling this. I think for some of you, you might be really on the verge of, what's the word? Burnout. That feeling just like, I can't do this. Like, you really need to recoup, need to rest, need to reflect. All the things we've just been talking about. So yeah, like I really love that these two are here. Like, that really feels so in line with what I'm picking up on, and that's awesome. What we need, definitely. So we've also got here Princess of Swords, and it's kind of making me think again, it's like about getting clear on things, about like again this sort of more evaluating things. Maybe for some of you it feels like you might be needing to yeah, like make a, like not a list exactly, but just like use this weekend to sort of get clear on what the next steps are. We also have the two of disc change, just indicates quite busy energy, but honestly, I'm not really feeling that. What it feels like is like change is coming. So it's just about getting prepared and getting the systems in place. This is a Capricorn card. Capricorn loves systems. So it's like systems to help ourselves, systems to take care of ourselves. What do we need? What does our day to day look like? Again, like this is really the season to hone in on like getting our healthier habits sort of dialed in. Like maybe they've kind of gone out the window a little bit, like it's been summertime, especially in the northern hemisphere. And it's like now a time to like, okay, we want to shift gears now and go more into like evaluating what we need to help us feel grounded, a much more grounded energy, a much more like health oriented time is really what I'm getting. Okay, so potential challenges for this weekend, please. Interesting. Okay, so we've got here the Lovers. The Lovers speaks of a few things. For some of you, it could be relationship sort of stuff, though I'm not exactly picking up on that. I'm kind of getting more like this is a choice card. Again, this is about reflecting on our values. The Lovers is about the choice, like making choices, about reflecting on values. So yeah, maybe that is going to be like, I do think that that's sort of what we've already talked about here is like a time to, I am sort of picturing like some of you just getting out a piece of paper and writing out like what your values are, getting back in touch with the vision again, getting back in touch with like what's important, using that time to reflect. Maybe you've gone off course a little bit and it's like now time to realign. But yeah, it might not be very easy because you might be faced with a lot of choices, is what I'm kind of getting here. And maybe you feel a little bit overwhelmed with the choice because we do have two of disc here, which does indicate juggling lots of things. So maybe it's going to be a little bit challenging to, yeah, like know where to focus and put your energy is kind of what I'm seeing with this, which is really interesting. Let me know if that resonates. Okay. Sorry, they fell out there. The best part of the weekend, please. Right, interesting. So, we've got two here. We've got four of discs, power, and we've got ace of swords, clarity. So actually, despite the fact that we've got the Lovers here in the challenge, we are going to be getting some clarity. But it does feel like we need to make the space for it to get the clarity. Maybe like being in a more meditative state might be helpful, like doing more like meditation or that kind of a thing. It doesn't have to be meditation if that's not your thing, but something about like getting into like a certain state to do that. We also have here another Capricorn card. There's something about systems here. I'm really, really feeling with both of these here, both Capricorn. I'll just show you, that's the Capricorn glyph there. That's also the Capricorn glyph there. A need for structure, a need for systems, Saturnian energy. Saturn rules Capricorn. So like getting stuff in order to help you, you know? I think Saturn gets a bad rap. If you follow me sometime, you know I already think that. But Saturn is a misunderstood guy. Okay. Guidance to navigate this weekend, please. Oh, I love that. The star. Staying optimistic, staying hopeful, staying true to your vision. Yeah, there's really something about vision boarding. Like that's what it is. It's not a list, you know, I was like saying it's like feels like a list. Kind of, but it's like a vision board, like, and it feels tangible. It feels like actually getting like pen and paper, like, and I'm also seeing like colored pens and like a big, you know, map kind of thing, just mapping stuff out and like getting clear on the vision, because this is the Aquarius card. That's Aquarius's glyph right there. And it rules the 11th house, which is our future, our hopes, our dreams. So it's really about, and there's so much swords here, there's a lot of air. This is Gemini's card, this is Aquarius's card, and we've got 2 swords, which is the air element. So there's really something about using our logic, getting into what our, like, not what our minds think, but it's like allowing ourselves to dream and like be inspired. There's something about inspiration this weekend, and then grounding it into reality, because we have these Capricorn sort of influences and we're in Virgo season. But yeah, don't forget, we do have the need for balance and rest as well. This feels very important. That was 2 of the themes this weekend, you know, like big themes is about restoration and balance. Have I said that enough? Okay, I think that is everything. Oh, maybe there is more. It feels like there's something about new beginnings coming soon as well, because we've got new inspiration here, new beginnings. There's something new trying to come through. Yeah, there's something new trying to come through, but we have to give it space, and it's not about always being on and like doing. It's like, in order to go into the new thing, we need to like reflect and evaluate first before we start the new stuff, you know? It really feels like that kind of vibe. And for some of you, I'm really getting a feeling of like burnout, of just like exhaustion, tiredness. Maybe for some of you, it feels like you've been like purging, healing. It's been a lot, it's been intense. Not everyone, but I do think it's been a very transformative period recently. It's been amazing. I've loved it. And oh my gosh, do I feel it as well? It's a lot, you know? So I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, if you have enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, or you can like the video. That lets me know that you like it. Sharing it with somebody else if you think it'd be helpful. And just, yeah, let me know what you think, because I love having conversation with you guys. Mwah. See you on the next one.